Alcohol has effects on the body. It has more of negative effects than and just a little of positive effects. But today we're going to have a rundown about on both and see how well we can help ourselves so as not to be found guilty to taking in excess. Hello there, my name is Chineye Obi. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be discussing the positive and the negative effects of alcohol. It is said that for everything we do in life, ranging from food, exercise, water, whatever it is, moderation should be key. Anything done in excess or overboard is actually unhealthy to us, even as much as exercise. Too much of it is even not good for the body, because when you exercise, the body has to also, when you exercise like 3 to 4 times a week, you have to give the body some days, a day or two, to actually recover also. So today let's talk about the positive effect. Let's talk about the positive and negative effects of alcohol. The positive effects of alcohol actually is just that when taken in moderation, it helps to number one, because of the antioxidants contained in red wine, it actually helps the heart, because those antioxidants are actually good for the heart, so it helps the heart. But remember, as I said, it must be in moderation. And also it also helps the heart, like I said, and relieves it from some of all this some effects of cardiovascular disease. And also another thing it does is it controls or reduces some cancer effects in the body. Remember, when taken in moderation, because some of all these antioxidants are actually good for the body and will also help fight some of these cancer properties found in the body. And also it can reduce diabetes in the body, because alcohol has a way of taking up sugar content in the bloodstream when taken in moderation. So that's where it can help curb the diabetes in the body. Remember, in moderation, and it's the antioxidants present is what helps us to do, or helps the body to do this. The negative effects of alcohol ranges from ulcer, because when it goes to drying, it causes ulcer of the stomach because of the stomach wanting to metabolize alcohol, and also for those who take it on empty stomach. So it could cause ulcer, it could cause pancreatitis, because when you take this in excess, it gives your body too much. Your pancreas, which is responsible for the metabolism of sugar and the secretion of the hormone that controls sugar in the body. Over time, when you give it too much, it can actually cause pancreatitis. It can cause cardiovascular disease. In as much as the antioxidants can help the heart, when it's in excess, it can actually also destroy the heart. So the same thing for everything it does for the heart, it can be a repercussion if taken in excess. It can cause liver cirrhosis, because the liver metabolizes alcohol. Giving it too much work or taking too much can actually hurt the liver. It could cause, when in excess, it can actually cause brain damage. It can cause suicidal effects in people, because it even leads to accidents, because when people are drugged, they tend to misbehave and all that. And because alcohol is a drug, it's actually a drug substance, yes, because it can elevate the mood. So when taken there, sometimes it can lead to suicidal attempts or actually suicide. It can also cause cardiac ischemic stroke, which has to do with blockage of some of the vessels responsible for taking blood into the heart. It can cause that to the individual. Then during drinking, alcohol tends to stop the hormone responsible for reabsorbing urine, and that is why you find out that when you're taking alcohol, you find out that you tend to urinate often. And that urination, the more excess urination at that time when you're taking alcohol, can actually lead to dehydration. So it's actually important that even when you're taking, whether in moderation or not, ensure you're taking enough water too, because when not, your body will be dehydrated, because the hormone responsible for reabsorption of water is being sucked up, and and thereby leading to excessive urination and also causing dehydration to the body. And another thing it can cause to the body is high blood pressure. It could cause high blood pressure in that you're giving the heart is actually giving too much work. And during cardiovascular diseases, these are some of the things that the body comes up with. High blood pressure can be increased because of alcohol being also a substance in the body. And another thing it can cause, there is something called alcohol withdrawal syndrome that occurs in unborn children. For women who take alcohol while they are pregnant, over time, when the child is born, you find out that there is something the child suffers from, which is alcohol withdrawal syndrome. When you're not giving, while in the womb, everything the mother takes in gets into the baby through the placenta. So when the child is born and the child does not get that level of alcohol again, there's something called alcohol withdrawal syndrome that the child or the infant might start experiencing, from twitching and all that. And if not handled properly, it can be a problem. Even over time, it can cause loss of concentration on the child or lack of concentration. The concentration span of that child will be reduced when in growing stage. So we find out that some of the things we actually do during pregnancy might even be a cause of what our children are suffering later on in life, and we might not be aware of it. So amongst all this, we see that the negative effects is even far away or outweighs positive effects. And remember that the positive effects, you only get them even when alcohol is taken in moderation. And what is moderation actually? That a man should have 2 ounces of alcohol per day, and the woman 1 ounce of alcohol per day. And what is an ounce? An ounce actually equals to 30 mils. 30 mils is an ounce of alcohol, and 30 mils is just I don't even have words to use to describe that, but 30 mils is actually a very, very minute quantity of alcohol. 30 mils is okay. Imagine the what's it called? If you're a mom, imagine this rub container used to give children drugs. That container is actually 10. So 30 of it, okay, just like a shot, yes. Measurement of a shot is actually 30 mils. So imagine that a man should take just 2 per day and a woman 1. Imagine that. So a shot does not even equate a glass. No, a shot is like a glass divided into like 3 or 4. That's even before you get a shot. So that is what it means to be in moderation if you are going to take just that, and for men just 1. And this is actually different. For beer, it's actually 1 ounce 39 to, it's actually approximately 30 mils. Then, and all this, it should be in moderation. Moderation should not be thrown out of the wind. So, and when this becomes more in a week, it shouldn't be more than 3 or 7 in a week. 7 ounces in a week, it shouldn't be more than that. And for women, it shouldn't be more than 5 ounces per week. So we actually should be conscious of this. So thank you very much. I hope you took value from this video. In my next video, we're going to talk about what hangovers are. Please share this video to your friends and loved ones. And please, if you've not subscribed to my channel, kindly hit on the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.